My name's Dibby.
My name's Dobby.
And welcome to
PhoenixCraft episode 11!
Woohoo!
Yay! And I'm currently a door. Yes, you heard that right. I am a door. If I press L2 anywhere, it opens, then I can close it again.
I'm also adorable.
I am a door.
And I'm
not the other thing. What are we going to do this episode? Well, we have plans. Plans are good to have. I have so many of them. I wrote them down. I wrote them in the aquarium because I like to ramble. Oh, the glow squids. And I find that having a natural timer like drowning will be the best way to stop myself rambling. So let's have a look at my plans. You, of course, will remember Operation Base, which I think we can say is pretty much done, actually. I brought the items, I assigned them into categories, I sorted them, I then wrote the sorting, which Dibby will now fix at some point.
So we're going to do Operation Base.
Expand doesn't really have any kind of limit to when it's done, but we have expanded. I think that's fair enough to say it's done. Gear is that everything is done except for revamp, which requires netherite, and for that I would like TNT. To do that, I need a gunpowder farm. I'm going to make a gas farm, because in Bedrock Edition, I'm about to drown. Creeper farms are pretty much useless. So Operation Gas. Gather the resources, assemble them into the farm, strip mine with the TNT, and then trees. I hinted at it in a previous episode. What I will do is something a lot more ghastly. Right here. In a previous episode, I hinted at what I was going to do. I'm going to have gas as my way of automatically mining the wood from the tree farm. So, the only problem with that is that I can't have more than 3 farms that aren't decorated. I currently have the raised farm, the bone meal farm, and what's the other one? The tree farm. So to do that, it's time for Operation Garden. I know it's not how you spell garden, that's not how you spell gas either, but I only have 4 spaces on the side, so deal with it. And Operation Garden, gather the resources to decorate farms, assemble them, then design more farms and build those new ones. And then finally Operation Shop, which doesn't fit with any of the other ones, just build a shop, search for what people want to buy, hear what she tells me, offer those things in my shop and give them a price. Done. And what are your plans, Dibby?
I'm helping Dobby with his sorting.
Oh, you're doing it for me.
Well, no, but I'm doing it with your help because you're telling me where you how you want stuff done. So.
Well.
Yeah. And also, if there's time, I was going to do something by way of bamboo farm.
I'm thinking, well, this has 4 sides plus the top, and because it does 5 types of wood, I'm thinking I could make each side with some sort of pattern of that type of wood, and then the top as well. The bottom is just the ground, and then that should be enough for me to count as decorated, which means that I can then make the gas farm, so I still have 3 undecorated farms, which is, of course, my limit, as per the rustly paper, which I can't find right now.
It's over there.
It's over there. There we go. So I've been doing some thinking about the farm, and I realised there's a problem, which is the corners. You see, because I'm having each side a different type of wood, then what am I going to do with the corners? Because you can't have one side of a block as one texture and another side as a different texture, because it's one block. So I decided I'm going to have just columns in the corners, or I've just marked out the corners, my own reference with these birch logs. I decided I'm going to have something that isn't any of the logs, dark oak, because that's the one thing that this farm doesn't work for. So just have a nice frame, nice outline of dark oak going round on all the sides. But of course, because the tree farm doesn't work for dark oak, I need to go and gather some. Luckily there is a dark oak forest right here, so I'll come back to you when I have enough. So I'm starting with oak, because that's what I have the most of. And I was thinking I wanted to do, you know those mega huge oaks you can sometimes get? I was thinking I wanted to do a 2D outline of one of those, and then surrounded probably by planks or maybe stripped logs or something. The problem is this is 14 wide, which is an even number, so there's no real middle. So what I've done instead is I've gone for 1/4 of the way down and 3/4 of the way down. And that's how I'm going to do it. So I've got my saplings here. If I go and get some bone meal, I've left the bone meal farm just running as I've been doing other things. So I'm pretty sure that you can sort of influence how the tree grows by like doing like 3 blocks, something like this, I think. And then if we get the bone meal, let's see what happens. Okay, nothing's happening. Maybe this is too tall. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's what I like to see. So I did that and then I got a bit carried away. So I put in the background of logs as well. So this is...
The planks, not logs.
Whatever. This is honestly exactly what I wanted. So, I mean, I don't know if you like it. I hope you do. But it's perfect for what I had in mind. And then I got a little bit more carried away and did the birch side as well. This is the side that has the door, which has to be birch, which is why this side was birch. And then Dibby suggested that because I have these doors here, I put this frame around, and she said I could make it into a giant, like, tree trunk. So I did that. The leaves, I really struggled to get it to look right.
And it looks a bit like a weeping willow.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a birch tree. It looks like a willow. I'm happy with it. It looks like a tree. It looks kind of natural, even if not from Minecraft. So I'm okay with that. And then on the inside, only just these doors are like actually out here, because I needed another block here for redstone.
I hate
so
that.
These pressure plates would work. Because if you open both doors, right, you only stand on one pressure plate. I needed to close both doors. Like that.
So you'll notice that all of Dobby's storage stuff has disappeared, including crafting tables and furnaces. And it has now all moved, courtesy of me. It's now moved all inside, and this is his new storage area. So in the bottom row of the chest that Dobby just opened is all underground items. So like andesite, granite, stone, all that stuff. In here is stuff that he'll need to take to the nether with him. Don't know why I put leads in there, but I did.
What, I think I take gas with me or something?
Yeah, take a pair of gas home with you. So I put one of each tool in and some arrows, like, so he could survive. In here is everything else, because it didn't fit anywhere else. Oops. In here is food, other tools, and non-stackables. If you were to be me, I would have put your boots on an armor stand, but it's not me, so.
Well, you did design this.
Yeah, but I didn't want to make you an armor stand. Oh yeah, I also put one of each. Oh, they're workstations, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I put one of each.
Did you forget what they were called? So I've been doing a lot of thinking, which is never the best thing for me, but I did it anyway. For the acacia side, it's going to be this one. Now, this is a problem because, well, it has the platform, the output of the logs, and this is the slit I need to leave open for the logs to be pushed out if they come this way. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sort of like a coral pattern design sort of. In this place, I'm gonna plant an acacia sapling. Let's say here. I'm going to bone meal it. And it's too close to that wood. Hang on. Now I'm going to bone meal it. Maybe not. What is it? These? And now I'm going to bone meal it. Give me 1 second. So I'm not very far away, and I'm realizing if I do this completely following the trees, it's not gonna go very well. It's just gonna be columns basically, because you do get some with branches. That block should not be sideways. You do get some with branches, but if they're not lowered down, I have nowhere to start the next tree from. So I'm going to do it a bit more artificially, I think. Now, one thing I do notice is that every single log, no matter where it is in relation to the rest of the tree, is always pointing up. So it's got the square part on the top and the bottom. It's never placed like that. So it might be a bit difficult to place. So I think I'm just going to try and do it a bit more naturally. So something like, yeah, no, that that could work, and then that, if I get rid of these scaffolding blocks there. Yeah, okay, that could work, and then we sort of do more to that side, and then maybe we can just reach through this gap. Or maybe we could come down from there. Maybe we have another, I think we should have another stem. I think if we start a new tree here, maybe something like that. And then, I can't, hang on. There we go. And we do something like this. Yeah, I like how this is going. So it's not exactly tree-y, but I'm happy with it. I think it kind of like embodies the concept of acacia trees, if not the actuality. Oh dear, I've got side-based blocks there. So yeah, that's the acacia side done. My only concern is, if I'm mining the active logs, I might mistake this as an actual log. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm happy with this. Maybe it shouldn't be so yeah, that's better. It's absolutely better. So next, I'm thinking I'm going to do the roof. And I'm thinking spruce for the roof, because you know how spruce kind of has those like rings of leaves? I'm thinking I can embody that by having rings or alternating wooden leaves. The problem is with this farm, it needs to have sky access. So we've already got this natural, like, not natural, like part of the farm ring of glasswood that we need to include there. So I'm not sure many other designs, any of the woods could have a ring in them. I'm not sure I can incorporate spruce into any of the other sides. So it seems to be a perfect match. Just to have a ring of spruce logs and then spruce leaves and so on. Farm is now fully decorated. This is the jungle side here. It's absolutely nothing to do with trees, but it's a cool pattern, sort of, so yeah. And then at the top, we have the spruce, like I might have said before, I can't remember. It was only a few hours ago for me, but I have a bad memory. So up here we have the spruce. It's not really rings, like I said it would be. It's not as big as I thought it would be, but honestly it doesn't really matter. It's still a good pattern, especially for like the limited space, because if we go one block further in, we start covering up some of the important glass. So we don't have much less to work with. I think spruce was the best choice for the top, and I'm happy with this. And it doesn't matter anyway because my shears broke, so I can't get more leaves even if I wanted to expand this further in. I think that's everything for today. Well, except. So here's where I've hidden the spoon. Pretty simple shack, but you see all the buttons on the side. You press them all and then this opens, well not all, you press the side combination and this opens. The combination is, okay, watch closely, that one, that one, that one, and press this one, you see that opens and we can get the spoon. So Dibby's going to have to try and guess the correct combination. So with that said, this has been Dobby and thanks for watching PhoenixCraft episode 11. If you enjoyed, leave a like or a nice comment, it does mean a lot to us. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.